Hello, friend. Today, I want to talk about the approach. When you actually are out there in the real world and you see a pretty girl, she looks interesting, she looks like she might be a match for you, and now you got to do it. Now you got to take action and do the approach. In pressure theory, we look at the idea of being pressure on and pressure off. Pressure on and pressure off. And we try to understand that when we're first approaching a girl, we want to be more pressure off so it's not intimidating or overwhelming or puts her too much like right on the spot to make a quick decision. We want to give her time to get to know us rather than having to make a fast decision. So some pressure on things. Being too close is pressure on. Give them plenty of distance, right? Give them distance. Another one is just turn your body a little bit. Instead of being like, hey, hi, how, who, he, ha, right? You're like right here, right in their face, right? Kind of like blocking them so they can't make a quick exit. Aside, you're not, it's much less pressure on. So just simple body language, things like this. If you're approaching a girl in a cafe and she's seated, understand that if you're like standing right above her, that's also more pressure on. So maybe give more distance, sit down if you can. Another way that you can be pressure on is going with a direct opener instead of an indirect opener, which can be fine. Let's talk about that a little bit. So a direct opener is something like, hi, I had to come talk to you because you're so hot. Okay, what does that tell her? It tells her sexual interest, right? And then she has to make an immediate decision. Is this guy super hot? And usually that's gonna not work in your favor. Instead of using hot or cute or sexy or whatever that basically says sexual interest, try and find something interesting about her. Like you should be approaching girls that might match your personality type, right? Your perfect partner statement. So find something in their fashion. Instead of saying, you're so cute, how about, oh, wow, you look really interesting. Are you an artist? Instead of saying you're sexy, say, wow, it looks like you put a lot of effort into your outfit today. Are you in fashion design? Right? That are you blah, blah, blah is kind of a stack forward, right? To stack forward just means move off of the initial quickly, especially if you go direct. If you go direct, be like, hey, I was just over here reading a book and I saw you and I just thought you're too cute. I had to come say something. You look like you're maybe blah, 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 or oh, what are you reading? Blah, 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 right? So just move off of that initial why I'm interested in you kind of quickly. That's also getting the pressure off, more pressure off. Okay, so that's it for pressure theory. We want to be more pressure off and less pressure on, right? So let's try and think about that when we think about approaching, and I'll be making more videos about how to do an approach. So stay tuned. I'll see you next time, friends.